Rory McKinna.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. Rory è lo scozzese di questo campionato. He's from Scotland. And I want to ask you if it's the first time for you in Venice.
Yes, this is the first time I've been in Venice.
In Venice.
Yes, and the first time I've been to the Hansa Nationals here.
Okay. And yesterday I have a dinner with your parents, and we were talking about the story and the diffusion of Hansa class in Scotland. And I discovered that there are not so many Hansa in Scotland. It's true?
There's not very many compared to Italy just now in Scotland, but I think it is growing. There are a couple of clubs that are getting more and more sailors and more boats.
Fantastic. During the commentary of the regatta, I thought, and I probably say, that for you, but for everyone in the regatta, have a racing with the spot of Venice in the background is something very exciting.
Yeah, it's a very cool background to the racing. I was flicking through the pictures last night, and they all look really good.
Okay, what's your plan? What's your project with Hansa class? Why you choose sailing as a sport? And what's your goal for the future? How old are you, first of all?
Well, I'm 22. I've been sailing for 9 or 10 years now. And I just really like sailing because of everything that goes with the sport. Not just the racing, not just the actual sitting in a boat and sailing, but the people and the places. It's just a very pleasant atmosphere. It's a very good atmosphere. I've always been an outdoor person, always liked water sports, so sailing is another one of those. And I just plan on getting to the top in terms of racing in the Hansas. That is the plan, is maybe first at the World Championships.
Wow.
One day.
But we have to say that you are actually the vice world champion in Hansa 303.
Yes, on the Para World Sailing rankings, I'm currently sitting second. Yeah, pushing for the top.
Where is the next world will be? In March in Australia?
Yeah, the next Worlds will be near Sydney. Yeah, next March, so hopefully going to those.
Yeah, so that could be a good goal for you. Do you even think sometimes to the very long future for eventually sailing come back in the Paralympics scenario?
Yeah, I reckon it will be back one day. What that sort of sailing will look like, I don't know, because obviously the sailing in the Olympics is changing a lot, moving to foiling classes, getting faster. Whether we can get one of these on foils maybe one day, we'll see. But yeah, I reckon eventually it will get back. It's maybe a long way away and there's a lot of work to do, but I think we can get back.
Yeah, I was thinking that in America's Cup they are women team, youth team. Why don't you have a para sailor team in the America's Cup?
Yeah. Well, I did voice my thoughts to RYA, as a joke, of course. But yes, these new big foiling boats, I believe they don't have to move from side to side. They just sit. So maybe one day we can have a para team. Who knows?
Rory, yesterday night during the dinner, your mother showed me a video very special with you and Lorenzo Chiavarini, our laser helmsman for the next Olympics, sailing together on an Hansa. And I saw that Lorenzo tried to catch up the main like it was a laser.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. That was when I had just started.
2018.
Yeah, just started sailing. It's a different kind of boat. People that sail lasers and all your sort of more popular boats, they find it very strange at first because we let it heel over quite far, but we're completely confident that it won't capsize. People that sail normal boats get to panic. They start to panic a little bit when the boat moves over that much. But yeah, that was quite a fun experience back in the day.
Because you met Lorenzo in Scotland. He lives near to you, no?
Yeah, well, he lives in Scotland. Different part of Scotland. But we had a good chat. We spoke about lots of random things when we were in the boat.
Last question is about the atmosphere of this class, no? The spirit. disabled people, every kind of disability, and other people with no disability. Play together, sailing together, stay together. What's your feeling about that?
Well, I think it's probably the best way to run one of these competitions, is to just promote the fact that this boat is for everybody. That was always the idea behind this boat. It wasn't just for disabled people, it was for everybody to sail, no matter your experience. So to get out there on the water and for everybody to be able to compete on a level playing field within reason, that is probably the best form of disability sport. Is not just disability but everybody together.
Personally speaking, what's your study? Are you studying something? What do you want to do in your life? Also sailing.
Yeah, there's more than just sailing to life, I suppose. Yeah, I've got one more year of university, Dundee University to go, and I'm studying urban planning. Wow. So planning towns and cities and managing things like that. So that's absolutely nothing to do with sailing.
But something very useful for planet and for the future.
Very interesting subject. So when the competition is done, I'm going to Venice and I will be taking pictures of not the traditional things, but all the strange urban planning things, drainage systems and traffic systems. I'll be looking at all of that. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rory. All the best. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.